Acknowledge me!
You just made the list!
I am the B-E-S-T.
I'm better than you, and you know it. Damn.
Alright, welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to Down Under the Mat podcast. Here, around the pool table of relevancy in Madison Square Garage. To my left, Mr. Daniel Danielson. To my right, Rowdy Roddy Reece. I am Booker Ted here with another draft for you. And today, we are doing a draft on entrance music.
Yes.
I must be specific.
Very specific on
Music, not entrances.
Yep.
Because I believe that could be a whole nother draft for another
I think it
day.
probably will be.
But
Yeah, it will be.
I'm looking forward. We've got so many to do. And obviously, unlike our other draft where we talked about the Mount Rushmore of wrestlers, obviously Mount Rushmore having 4 choices, we are now down to up to 5 choices.
Yeah, top 5.
Top 5. So, I believe, Mr. Daniel Danielson,
Yeah.
you get to go first.
I do get to pick one.
You do.
And that's a heavy cross to bear in this kind of a draft because there are so many wrestling music that we all enjoy.
Yes.
And I'm just trying to find where I put that file on my computer so I can remember.
Just talk
which
amongst
one
yourselves.
that I chose.
We get
Should we
sore.
let Teddy go first?
No, I'll be
I'm in
first.
trouble.
I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
It's
No,
alright.
thank you.
It's
I'm taking
okay.
pick one.
It's okay if you can't get it up.
I'm trying.
Oh, that's like that, is it? You don't
trying my
look
best to look at his screen here. I don't want to be accused of cheating.
I would never accuse you of such a thing.
You would, and you
I
should.
mean, look at that dirty word.
Dude, can I just say, if we ever play Monopoly, never let me be the banker. Just gonna warn you.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, dude, 100%. Every time, anyone who played a Monopoly against me, I apologise. I cheated every time. All right,
I would never have thought that of you, Ted. Never.
mate. It's always the ones that get
It's what
away
you
with
least
it, mate.
expect, right?
It's always the ones you least expect.
All right, first pick. Music. Wrestling music, wrestling entrance theme songs. Number 1 pick that I am taking is Metalingus by Edge.
Oh,
So, on this day, I see clearly.
did you just delete a choice?
You think you know me. As soon as that hits, like, his returns at the Royal Rumble and stuff with that music is just phenomenal. It's such a banger of a song. Like, I've seen Alter Bridge live. I wish they played this in their set. They never did. It's brilliant. I love it. It is such a really great song. It is, and I know we're talking about just the music, which is why I'm still picking that as number 1. But then you throw that to the way that Edge enters with that song, how well it fits him as a character. It's a banging rock song. Number 1, Metalingus.
Fantastic choice. And this is where I'm going to do the whole my black cat's blacker than your black cat. You mentioned Rumble returns.
I did.
I was there, 2020.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, man, in Houston.
Man, I would have been crying.
Me and my mates were.
Actually, I had tears in my eyes when he returned.
Can I tell you now? Because there was some rumblings online that he was seen in Houston. So everyone's like, oh, maybe, but he could just be here watching the show. And I can tell you now, he's not wrong when he says pop. The whole stadium, I can guarantee you, was popping by the end of the word you.
you think you know me.
Yeah.
We all, like, that was it. That's all it took. And the look on his face when he came out, man, like,
That's what
he
gets
deserved
me
to be with
emotional.
that pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fantastic first choice. We haven't decided who's going second yet. Have
you're
we?
second.
No.
Was it me?
Oh, just go.
You gave it to me.
Yeah.
I don't care what Daniel says about you. You're a good man, Reece.
I'm alright sometimes.
All right, well, I'm going to get labelled as a basic bitch with my choice, but I don't care. My option, or my choice, my first draft, is going to be The Glass Shatters, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
But I'm going to be a little bit different here. I'm actually going to go with the Disturbed version. Oh, yeah!
That was on my fucking
I got
list.
you, man! Disturbed. I love that. Obviously, that was when he had his heel turn.
Yeah.
But I loved it, man. I even listened to it on Spotify. I've got it on my playlist. Absolutely love that cover.
that song.
Yeah, brilliant. And I love the lyrics they put to it. Fit perfectly. Disturbed was the perfect band to do that song. I have to say, I really also do love the original, and obviously to this day still gets a massive pop. But my main choice is actually the Disturbed.
I feel that twist that they put on that song just like
suited it, man. Yeah, it really did. So that's my option.
Okay.
That's my choice.
I like it.
Yeah.
For each on the turn, you get 2 picks.
Evolution is a mystery.
Oh,
That's my pick for first one. Evolution.
Did I do that right?
Yeah,
Sorry.
kind of.
It's
But yeah,
evolution.
like, it's not Evolution by Motorhead.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
I don't even need to explain why. Everyone knows. That is an all-time GOAT song. And the fact that it was
Great
used for one of the
stable.
greatest factions that's
Yeah.
ever been.
Stable or faction? What term do we use? Is that a
Same
different
shit,
thing?
isn't
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing, isn't it? Dan?
Sorry, I'm a horse person. I just say stable.
I mean, yeah, it
in
depends
brain-
who you're
brain-
talking about.
brain.
They're both the same. They both mean the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, same thing.
In the comments, you tell us. Is
Yeah,
it the
tell
same
us-
thing?
tell us what you
Or
call
is there a
it.
difference?
Stable or a faction?
We're getting a little bit niche
But yeah,
now.
I don't need to go into too much detail on why.
No, good song.
Yep.
Are we going to do the thing again where I go twice and then we go back?
That's exactly
Yes,
how draft
exactly
works.
how-
All right,
bro.
let me have a
You'll
look,
get used to
look
it.
at the trusty list. I'm going to go a bit of a dark horse on this one.
Okay.
Undertaker, but Dead Man Walking
Oh.
with the vocals. Not the one where they did the instrumental, with the vocals.
Are you talking about the "You've done it now, you've gone and made a big mistake. I can't allow." Yeah, okay.
Let's be real.
Yeah, all
That is probably one of Biker Taker's best songs. Yes, he had
Yeah.
Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. And
And Kid Rock in there for a little bit.
shot it. We don't talk
Don't
about
blame me, man. I didn't choose it.
But yeah, I absolutely loved that. I had that song on a list of... I burnt a CD of just a bunch of Restless entrances.
Yeah.
And I'd sit there playing games, listening to Restless theme songs. So I always had that on the list whenever I made one of those burnt CDs. So it's got a special place in my heart.
Fantastic. Now back to me.
Back to you.
Before you get 2 choices again.
Kitty.
Keep forgetting being in the middle is actually not a good choice, man. I'm stuffed up. My next choice.
But you're the host, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, not really in the draft part of it, but anyway, unofficially. My next choice is someone who is actually still active to
Okay.
this day. That would be Mr. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, I have you.
Rising Sun. It is an absolute banger.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the unlyric version. When they brought the lyric one in when he turned heel so people couldn't sing along, I wasn't a big fan of it.
But then people would try and sing along and just sound...
I know, and it was a bit weird. But no, the Rising Sun, it is like the violins, and it is absolutely an epic. Like when you listen to it, you can't help but just get revved up. And it's I have to admit, like every time I listen to it, I go, man, I want that to be my entrance music. Like I get hyped up listening to it.
You know how good it is that Lil Uzi Vert has put a song on his album called Nakamura that covers that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of pretty cool too.
It's brilliant, man. And he had that WrestleMania entrance. I mean, that's
violins.
I've probably given away a choice for another draft at another time, but with the guitar, mate, and all the violinists, it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, easy choice for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rising Sun, Shinsuke.
Okay, that was on my list. It wasn't on the
Did I make the list?
you,
I just made the list.
He just made the list. Stupid.
I still have a lot of choices for me to go through. You guys haven't taken the ones that I was thinking, so that's good. I now have plenty of options.
Okay.
That's also a problem because now I have plenty of options. I'm gonna take a current one. I'm gonna pick this one because I think it doesn't fall to me in the later rounds, whereas I might be able to get one of the other ones if I draft this smart. I'm gonna take Kingdom, Cody Rhodes.
Wasn't even on my list, man.
Wasn't on your list.
Wasn't even on my
What's
list.
wrong with you, bro?
Bangers.
Adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody Rhodes.
Perfect.
We might have to
I don't
turn
need
that
to say.
down when we do the editing.
No way.
It's beautiful.
I don't need to say anything more than that for the song, to be fair.
I think that sums it up.
How it's been like progressively evolving, like everyone doing the woes, is
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic.
So that's pick number 6 for me. And pick number 7, because I am on the turn, I now get another choice. I did want to take... I had Shinsuke on the list. I have Undertaker on the list. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to go maybe as a bit of a shell, taking myself from our last draft, where I sort of drafted this person against what you guys would have thought. I'm going to take Cold Personality and CM Punk.
Okay.
That is it's such a great song. For him to have Living Colour also come for him, was it WrestleMania 28? Played him out live?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's just such a great song.
It's a good song.
And that he's got it across both promotions from WWE and AEW. He's so renowned with it now.
Yeah.
I love that song itself. And as a theme, it screams CM Punk. So that's my pick. CM Punk, Cold Personality.
I had CM Punk on my list, but not that one.
I have the other one too.
Yeah.
I didn't. I had Cold Personality. I have to admit, it was way down my list, but it was on my list. So it was
throwing a bit of shade at my picks there.
No. It made the list. It made the list.
I just put my list as what I remembered them. It wasn't like favorite to least favorite. It was just like I was thinking and I was like, oh, I'll put that on.
I was very strategic. I ranked them.
I didn't rank them.
So
I just put them on so I've got something to remember.
now back to me, right?
It is back to you.
But I only get one choice again, right?
Yeah.
This is
Choice
rigged,
in the middle.
man. This is rigged. Oh, you're the host. Get one pick. So my next choice might actually shock a few people.
Is it the Shock Monster?
No. Does he even have music? His music was a thud of him hitting the ground. The Shockmaster. No. My choice is also The Undertaker, but it's Rest in Peace.
Oh, okay.
It's his most recent music that he had as the dead man. And I know some people might question it, and I know you can attest to this because you boys were there, but when you actually are in a stadium and those lights go down and that music plays, it does something to you, man. Like, it moves you. And I can understand now those wrestlers that mention about the ones that have faced him at WrestleMania and at pay-per-views when they're standing in that ring and you experience it. And I don't care how scripted it all is, they feel it. And you feel
it's
it.
intimidating.
Oh,
absolutely.
dude, 100%. And you just, and I still to this day, if I watch the video of him taking off his hat and gloves with that music in the background, again, man, The Notebook's got nothing. I tear up at that every time.
Yeah.
I think it does what entrance music is supposed to do, and it adds to the character so much. For me, easy choice.
It's also not the Undertaker theme I had on my list.
Really? Dude, Undertaker's... he's got to take out...
Did he have the Kid Rock one? Is that why we brought it up?
No.
He might.
No,
I think we're going to go some Limp Bizkit, mate. I think that's going a bit of Fred Durst. He does wear...
I'm not going to draft it. Are you going to draft another Undertaker one?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to draft it. It's
a special mention?
Special mention. Ain't No Grave by Johnny Cash.
Oh,
that's
yeah!
right.
Because that was for the televised match.
WrestleMania match. AJ
Yes, it
Styles.
was.
Ain't No Grave.
Oh, I forgot that. That's a
That
good
would have been my pick. as
special
my
mention.
entrance.
There you go. Undertaker, killing it with the entrance music, man.
Wait, it wasn't the AJ Styles one.
That was AJ.
Yeah, it was. It was his last match. It was the AJ Styles one.
I reckon it was before that.
It was the one before it.
Yeah. Was it? It was one of them where
Yeah,
it was,
so
it was a
good
live
at this.
show.
Either way,
Anyway,
not going to draft.
Still good song. I know the song you're referring to.
Yes,
but I know that.
Reece, you got two.
all right. I think I go Triple H now,
Oh.
but I'm not going with the game. I'm going with King of Kings.
Man, you got a thing for Motorhead, don't you?
Well, like, Motorhead's good, right?
Lemmy.
But, like,
Rest in peace.
Lemmy is God. But yeah, like, we all love the game. Like, it was going to be on somebody's list, but I thought I'd do something different because the game, it's up there, almost unrankable among the best. But King of Kings doesn't get enough recognition, I feel. When he started doing corporate Triple H and started using it more and he used it for his entrances in NXT, because they brought it out in like 2014, 2015.
Yeah, he had it
Like,
for a
he
while.
just like used a snippet of it at the start of one of his WrestleMania entrances and then didn't touch it. But then once he started getting out of wrestling and doing the more backstage stuff, corporate stuff, making appearances and then using that, fantastic. About time they've been using that consistently. So, all right. Next one I'm going to go with Randy Orton.
Or which
one?
one?
I'm kind of on the fence about this one because I absolutely loved Burning My Light. But
I was going to go for it because I actually haven't got any Randy Orton on my list.
I had both of them, but
yeah, Burning My Light, like, absolutely love that song. But you can't go past Voices. It's just something special.
I just say I can go past the live one they did. Didn't really appreciate it.
I don't
when
remember that.
they did the live version for WrestleMania, and I don't even couldn't even tell you who it is,
It's not
but
just a Dead
it's
State.
Theory of a Dead Man?
Oh, it is Theory of a Dead Man. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I do great track, but when there's been some other live performances too. I'm not just going to bag on him. There's some other ones where it's like, can you just play the track because it sounds better?
Oh, yeah.
So no, good song.
Yeah. I've only listened to it once, but the new twist that they've done on it, I'm keen to see Rennie return and have that freshened track.
Okay.
So,
I can't wait for him to come back, man. I'm so.
been
I
long
really
time
hope it gets
coming.
cleared. I
He
really
better,
hope
man. He better. Where's his bro? Where's my bro?
Okay, bro.
Bro. All right.
Ted.
So I'm a little bit torn here because I'm getting to the point now where there's a good 6 that I want to try and fit into my last 2 picks.
So this is your third pick, right?
No, this is
That's
my
4th.
This is my 4th pick. I've got 2 to go.
So I'll recap the draft so that we're all aware. So
Okay. Yep.
I have Metalingus by Edge, Kingdom by Cody Rhodes, and Cold Personality by CM Punk.
Okay.
Ted has Glass Shatters by Stone Cold, Shinsuke's Rising Sun, and Undertaker Rest in Peace.
Yes.
And Reese, you have Evolution by Evolution, Dead Men Walking from the Undertaker, and King of Kings and Voices. Ted.
This one's going to rock you guys, and I can't wait to see your reaction. And you know what? I'm going to sing it
Is it the
because
first?
I hope you get the pop that it normally gets.
Right.
Okay.
Here comes the money!
Oh,
Here comes the money! Money, 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 dollar, 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 dollar.
Ching, 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 bling, bling, fling. I don't know.
Something like that. And then, as obviously at WrestleMania, it was here comes the money, and down goes the money because his knees couldn't take it. But Shane O'Mac, man, like,
How embarrassing.
dude, that song, and you have to admit, anytime, and he did a few comebacks where that music would hit, and you just had to pop.
I feel like it's pretty underrated.
Yeah.
But like the pops that it gets is.
And it was so fitting for him
well worth
too.
it.
Like it just fits him, and the little shuffle. Even though we're not talking about the entrance itself, it's just the music. But that song is very iconic. He's never changed it. He's always stuck with it ever since. And I loved the segment. My favorite segment with it was when Vince was awarding Stephanie the appreciation award
right.
on Raw, and then it just hits, and out he comes, and the look on both Vince and Stephanie's face, and the pop from the crowd, man. He hadn't been there for so long.
Because that was when he took his leave of absence from the company.
Yes, he did.
Did his own thing, and then he came
Yes,
back,
he did.
and that was it.
And I think he was gone for a good 10 years.
It was a solid.
It was a long time.
Yeah.
It was a long time. And I really do hope he's doing all right after WrestleMania. It was really sad that it ended
Snoop
that
Dogg
way.
was there to cover for.
Snoop Dogg saved the day, man. Snoop.
Snoop Dogg.
All right. Dan.
All right, my last 2 picks.
Yeah.
I have a lot of choices. I have a lot of choices still left. I could probably go for some of the more obscure ones, but I might not. There's going to be a lot of things left on the cutting room floor, I think. We can have some special mentions at the end of the show if we want to. But in terms of the picks, I'm going to take Chris Jericho, Break the Walls Down.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good choice.
His original music was probably the best. I didn't quite enjoy it as much when they did it with the Jericho Show and they brought Big Show stuff into it.
Well, it means
That's not the greatest entrance music ever, so I'm going to go with Chris Jericho.
Even Big Show hates it.
Yeah, I never liked it at all, did he?
No.
Yeah.
dude, I couldn't stuck
cool.
it, man.
So Jericho
Makes one.
is the one I'm picking. I could have chosen his current music, Fozzy, and Judas, because that is a very good song as well. I really thoroughly enjoyed
That's
that.
another one that's on another level.
And the way that gets the crowd reaction, especially when he was a face in AEW and you got the whole crowd singing Judas back to him.
Can
That's
I just
pretty
say, I was part of that crowd that made it a thing. It was the first time
the
on the
cruise.
Jericho cruise when he came out to that music, and they actually turned his music off because we were just singing
cool.
it.
Singing it loud.
And
Yeah.
that's where it became a thing. And every other show after that was where the crowd would sing along to the whole thing.
But
So
like you look at how much of an impact Judas had when they had the Chris Jericho's not coming out to his entrance music, but then the whole crowd just
just singing anyway. Yeah, how cool is that, man?
Yeah, exactly. That was fantastic.
AEW, you do some good stuff sometimes.
But Break the Walls Down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Great song.
Yeah. I forgot to put that on my list, man.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I didn't even have it on my list.
No, I didn't have it. I figured someone else would.
I had too many.
You
I
gotta
had
take
too many
those
to choose from.
strategical picks that you know people are going to do.
Last pick. Here we go.
I'm between 2. And I don't know which one to pick. And I
You
don't
gotta do
think
one.
either of you guys are going to have them.
Really?
I think so. You're definitely not going to have the one I'm probably going to pick.
Okay, well, let's do it. Let's just
Scissors, paper, rock.
we're gonna do some honourable mentions at the end.
Okay, let's do some
So
honourable.
we'll do some honourable mentions.
This will go with my first pick,
Mm-hmm.
which was Edge. I did contemplate his previous theme,
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
That,
Never
I
gonna
had
stop.
I had Edge in brackets, both.
Yeah,
Like Rob Zombie and Alter Bridge.
Good choice.
But I'm actually going to take Christian, and I'm taking Just Close Your Eyes, my story of the year.
Oh,
Go! If you close your eyes, you're not. That's all.
I really did not see that coming at all.
I
Did
didn't see
you?
that coming.
Did you? The people that come on, man, really?
Let us know in the comments. What do you think?
Let us know how badly Dan just stuffed up.
No, he did not. That is a great song and a great entrance. Don't even.
It's in the draft, man. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm taking.
Dude, until you hear, like, once you start hearing the honourable mentions,
What about
You're gonna look foolish.
Christian?
Oh, that means.
Last, you're on your own.
There's so many good ones.
Dude,
but I'm
okay.
taking.
definitely didn't see that coming.
Well, if we're going by pure songs,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that song, so I'm taking that. Ted.
Oh,
Last pick.
I've got so many, but I'm gonna pick it because this
No, you just got one
person.
more after this.
No,
this
this is
is
my last, man.
Is that 5?
Yeah, this is it.
I'm bad at maths, man.
This is it. This is why I'm the host.
Thank you.
So my last pick, this guy actually missed out on one of our other drafts and got an honourable mention, but you can't deny that his music gets a mad pop, and that would be the excellence of execution, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, you're flaming me for Christian. You're flaming me for Christian, and you.
Hey man, it's so good that Natalia even stole the start of it. So
Ted.
no, come on, man, you cannot go past. I mean, and go back and watch that time Shawn Michaels in Canada and saying about how crap Montreal, blah blah blah, and then they hit his music and the crowd went wild, and then Shawn Michaels did the got ya. Mate, one of the best moments and segments of all time. And after that, that's when I actually appreciated Shawn Michaels a little bit. I'm like, man, he's a good heel.
But Ted, you're drafting the entrance though. We're talking just the music.
Yeah, but that is the music. Have you heard the music,
Yes,
man?
sir, I've heard the music. I've heard Bret Hart's theme song many
Bro.
times. It's not anywhere near
Here
this.
says the guy who
It's
just
not in the
picked...
top 10.
It's not even
Oh,
close.
you boys have no idea.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
I'm
Bret
sure...
Hart's not even in my top 10.
If you're gonna flame me in the comments, flame him.
At least we know the song.
No, I don't think people are going to flame him because everyone's got a hard on for Bret Hart for some fucking reason. I don't know.
I'm disappointed.
Well, I told you, man, I'm not a big fan of what he's been
What's it-
saying since, but his music is
What's
awesome.
the song called, Ted? So I can write it.
I
down.
don't know what it's called.
Case in point. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
It's called Bret the Hitman Hart. Is awesome.
It's probably called something dumb. I'll go for
It's
it.
called Bow Wow Wow Wow.
Bret Hart theme music. What's it called?
Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
The computer man's looking it up for us.
Well, I need to put it in the draft.
Just put Bret Hart, man. He only ever had one entrance song. I'm sure he didn't. He probably had some other crap that someone will correct me on. But that's the only one we all know. What was it called?
So far, it's called Bret Hart theme.
There you go. See, told ya. I pick Bret Hart theme song.
It's called Heart Attack by High Pitched.
Well, there you go. Heart Attack
Oh, right.
by High Pitch.
Cool beans.
Great song.
Moving on.
All right, well,
Last thing of the draft.
Let's leave Bret Hart in the dust.
I guess we're into the last pick now, mate.
Yeah. Oh, I got some tough ones on this.
Well, we're going to go back. We're going to go back.
If we're going to go back and do special mentions,
We will.
I'm going to go with Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix. Hulk Hogan.
Okay. This is the NWO Hogan, isn't it? Hollywood Hogan?
No.
No?
This was when NWO came into WWE and then Hogan peeled off from them.
Yeah.
The theme music he used then.
Okay.
And you're having a go at me about Bret Hart.
Okay.
I think we've all dropped the ball on our last picks just quietly.
No.
I feel, look, boys,
Do you
I'm not
guys-
usually this confident.
Do you guys
but
know what song I'm talking about though?
I know the
actually
song
don't.
Voodoo
I know
Child,
the song,
yes.
but I didn't realise he used it as an...
Yeah, he used it, man. It's fantastic. I loved it. That was another one that I used to put on those burnt CDs that I used to make.
You mean legitimate CDs that you used to...
No, I used to.
Oh. Watch out.
Why? Why?
CDs.
Watch out, man. Have you not seen the FBI warning?
No, but like I used to. No, we'd have it on disc, upload it onto media player, and then I just burn a disc of like custom
yeah.
songs. Yeah.
You didn't hold your thing to the tape player and then press play and then record it in the
Oh,
song.
I did that sometimes. But
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta look out, man. There's FBI warnings everywhere, man. They're coming for you.
You wouldn't steal a car.
Fight me.
or a
You wouldn't
house.
steal it. Classic. All right, well,
wraps it up.
do you want to go back over the draft for us, Mr. Daniel Danielson? Remind us of some awesome picks and some controversial ones.
So I have Metal Niggas from Edge, Kingdom Cody Rhodes, Cult of Personality by CM Punk, Break the Walls Down by Chris Jericho, and Just Close Your Eyes by Christian. Ted, you have Glass Shatters by Stone Cold, Shinsuke's Rising Sun, Undertaker Rest in Peace, Shane O'Mac, Here Comes the Money, and Bret Hart's Heart Attack. And Reese, you have Evolution, Dead Man Walking by The Undertaker, Triple H's King of Kings, Voices by Randy Orton, and Hulk Hogan Voodoo Child. Not bad, this still varied.
Now we're going to go on to the special mentions.
Please, let's do. Let's
All right, I'll put you out of your misery, and I'm sure you're probably going to be like, how did you pick that over Bret Hart? So special mentions, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets a pop. I mean,
It always gets a pop.
good music, it suits him, it's to the point,
Very
dances
repetitive.
around. Yeah, but, doesn't mean it's not a good beat,
Yeah.
I think I kind of, just thinking
I
about
thought about it,
the
but
way
I
you
was
guys
just
are
like,
talking. I've taken this draft differently. I've taken this draft in terms of, musical quality, actually listening to the
No,
song.
that-
You're pretty close to me.
yeah.
Ted's definitely picking...
For me, it's more
themes,
so like
songs.
Here we go.
sentimental value.
He's trying to make out like he's better than the rest of us. Musical.
No, it's better than you, Ted.
We've all got different reasons why we make our picks.
Mate, I'm offended.
Okay. But I do like Rock's entrance music. I agree.
So you guys didn't have it on
It
yours?
was not on my list.
Okay.
No,
All right. Well, let's try again. What about Drew McIntyre,
I did have... Which one, though?
the current one?
No?
Is Gallantry the other one?
No, Broken Dreams.
Broken Dreams.
No, he's current one.
Broken Dreams.
Out of time.
No,
Yeah.
no, he's the current stuff with the bagpipes. It is awesome, and it's that was my choice anyway. But you had Drew McIntyre.
I had Broken Dreams on my list.
Okay, there you go. So he made the list a couple of times.
I'll give two special mentions. One of them, I'll just say one word. Glorious!
No, I won't give in. I won't give in.
That's all I need to say.
Yeah, no, good choice.
Great
Good
pick,
choice.
yeah.
And I really
special.
like Bobby Roode to come back.
Oh, I think
He
They
won't,
actually
though.
do.
They
So-
just said that he's almost tried it in ring. He's now backstage. Which is unfortunate.
that is a real shame.
all my life, man.
Also,
Also,
what else?
Hollywood Rock. The theme that he had when he turned heel after doing a few movies in Hollywood.
Oh,
They did that
yeah,
whole
okay.
video package of the
Yeah.
helicopter flying over my head.
Yeah, I know
and
that
then-
one.
Yeah. I really like that one.
I
It's
didn't,
different.
I didn't have any rock on my list, man. Like I love the rock, but I just never thought his music was that.
I did
that
like
good?
that one. That was probably, if I had to pick one,
It
was
was
that
so
one. Yeah,
different from everything.
Because it was all
that he had.
slow and then it was...
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Mate, the best song Rock ever had was the one he sang for Vicky Guerrero. That was the best.
Well, that's not really a theme.
You look horrible tonight. I think I'm hoping this is on your list because if not, we are not on the same level.
Just delete it.
Degeneration X, we're gonna kick your ass.
I didn't have to.
I did not have
No
DX.
DX at all, really, dude. I love the DX music. Break it down.
So you'd be like, this is the
Crotch
problem.
chops.
This is the problem.
No.
There is so many good ones to try and pick a good top five. You're going to forget about other ones.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I more see these as entrances than entrance musics.
I thought the music itself was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, but I think the entrance of DX adds to it, and it's the DX entrance right.
Okay.
Same as I love the Undertaker. I would not have put I didn't put Rest in Peace in my list of songs because if I go to the gym, I'm not going to listen to Rest in Peace.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not necessarily, the entrance music serves a purpose,
Yes.
and that serves its purpose.
Okay.
What else did you have?
The other ones I had on my list, we already quickly touched on Kill Switch Engage, it's 5 minutes. So love that one. Fozzy, Judas. I had Eight on a Grave, the Undertaker one.
Mm-hmm.
I had I Walk Alone from Batista.
Yeah, okay.
The saliva version?
Saliva.
Yeah.
Saliva version.
I agree with
Okay.
that.
I had the game on Motorhead, but you took King of Kings, so I couldn't touch that. The last one that I was tossing up when I went with Christian, the other option I was going to take was No More Words by Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's theme music.
Oh. Okay.
I don't rate it.
Dude, I think this
I
is
don't
going to
really
be...
remember it, so I don't rate it.
This might be one of the only times that we have very, very different choices on
We
the
all
draft.
like different things in music, so
Yeah.
it
Well,
makes sense.
I'm going to
for
tell
us
you,
vary.
my last two that I still have on my list that didn't make it, and it was very hard not to put them, and they're both actually current.
Yeah.
One of them is Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka.
619.
Yeah, 100%. I pop for that every time. And the other one is actually Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. His big dog music, let's just pretend that never happened.
The slightly tweaked Shield song.
I never really liked the Shield, but I think his current stuff, man, I love it. If you listen to it, there's a lot of layers to it, man.
Honourable mention as well that I didn't actually put on my list, but I probably should have.
Yeah.
Wild Thing, John Moxley in AEW.
Nah,
No.
No?
I thought that was absolute joke.
Having seen him actually enter a ring to that music, it just doesn't fit. It's really weird. Nah, it's really weird.
One of the ones that I had on my list was the main event Mafia from Impact.
Ooh.
If you don't know it, go have a look at it. It's very different, but I remember watching a couple pay-per-views with main event Mafia on it, and it's just
and
out there.
none of us had the NWO?
Nope.
Wow, there you go.
Funnily enough, that was also on those third CDs I used to make.
Controversial. Any other honourable mentions, or that our lists are done?
Other than our theme music, no, I'm done.
You just made the list!
Actually, I really liked Tommaso Ciampa's one.
I liked
Tony
it.
Gargano's too.
Can I just say, I liked it when you had no theme music.
Oh,
That
when
was
he was
classic.
so hot as a heel. They just let him walk out to boos.
If you have not seen the match between Ciampa and Gargano on NXT when DIY broke up for the first time, it is hands down one of the best matches of all time and one of the best entrances for a heel. Ciampa coming into no music, I still remember it to this day, man. It was, at first you're like, it was weird, but to be able to just give the audience the opportunity to just react, it was perfect. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Oh, the good old days of Black and Gold NXT.
But that's the draft.
That is.
That's it. Entrance music. Tell us what you think. Absolutely roast us for some of our horrible options. Not Bret Hart. Just tell us what you would have picked. Tell us what you would have picked. And if you want, give us some ideas of what draft you'd like to see next time. Thank you so much, guys. Mr. Daniel Danielson. Rowdy Roddy Reece. Booker Ted. Madison Square Garage. Pool Table Relevancy. We'll see you here next time.